I'm quite sure the global flight path and the flight routes will remap with more and more Indian carriers directly flying to global locations. It's been exciting, it's been nervous as any other's entrepreneurial venture. But I think of course, with lots of ups and downs, turns and twists, as I said, people normally see only success or failures, but the real learning of business and life is from all the nuances which makes up the journey. For a product company, you are the conceiver of the solution, you are the architect and the designer, you are the builder, you are the operator, and you are the service provider. That's you are very high up in the value chain. And to achieve that, you have to achieve the capability and the competence. And in the case of IBS, we did that by acquiring almost 8 companies in its 25 years of existence. And they were acquired predominantly for acquiring the business domain competence. And of course, along with came the software plus the customers, but predominantly it was to achieve that business domain competence. I am quite sure if you look at the next 25 years, 30 years, India will see software companies and the product companies as we gain domain sophistication as a country itself. Indian civil aviation, when it looks at the need and the potential, is very high. The reason is this: not today, in 2023, I can very confidently say that not even 50 to 75 million people would have ever stepped inside a plane. As we grow our economy and as our GDP grows and people become more prosperous and flights become affordable, India would require 10, 20, 100 folds more transportation capacity and air transportation capacity. So therefore, this is going to be a big market, there is no doubt about it. But the signs of this Indian civil aviation business, we are at the moment facing headwinds. The first phase after liberalization, 1990 to 2005, every single airline that was launched during that period, from east to west to Kingfisher to Paramount to Modi Lift, to all of them went bankrupt. And they went bankrupt not because they were all poor business people or they were poorly run businesses. They went bankrupt because we are confronted with this predicament of India revenue and global cost. The aircraft leasing, financing, maintenance, repair, engineering, and of course, more than 50% or close to 50% of the cost is fuel, and the airport user fees, all flying charges, all of this, India is more expensive. And our revenue, that means per ticket price, at best is half the global average. So we do have an economic disadvantage in making it happen, but I'm quite sure when our airlines, more in the private sector, now in the private sector alone, when they are going to actually stretch their wings across the globe and compete with global companies and getting global fares, they have the chance to succeed.